Burger King has certainly made a name for itself in the fast food world, thanks to its flame-grilled burgers, bold branding, and a loyal fan base across the country. But don't let the crown fool you. Not everything on their menu deserves a royal seal of approval. Beneath all the flashy ads and limited-time offers, there are some items that, according to insiders, just aren't worth your hard-earned cash. Some of these menu options might sound appealing or even nostalgic, but behind the scenes, employees have a very different story to tell, one that involves low-quality ingredients, poor preparation standards, and sneaky pricing tricks designed to make you pay more for less. If you've ever walked out of Burger King wondering, "Why did I even order that?" Trust me, this video is for you. Today, I'm revealing the 7 Burger King items employees say you should never order. And trust me, number 1 is so bad that some workers say it barely qualifies as food. So before you place your next order, be sure to watch this video all the way through. Your wallet and your stomach will thank you. Before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button to help this video reach more smart shoppers like you. Don't forget to subscribe to Flash Economist for brutally honest fast food insights, breakdowns, and weekly tips to help you eat better, spend smarter, and never fall for the hype again. Now let's jump into it. Number 7. Chicken fries. At first glance, chicken fries may seem like the ultimate fast food win. Crispy, shareable, and marketed as some sort of elite snack. But according to employees, they're nothing more than a clever repackaging of cheap chicken. Behind the scenes, these so-called fries are often left sitting under heat lamps far too long, which dries them out and makes them chewy and rubbery by the time they reach your tray. They might look hot and fresh when they're served, but you'll usually end up biting into something that's lukewarm and borderline inedible. One former employee even said, "They get cold fast and lose all texture." And here's the kicker. You're paying a premium price for less food. You're not getting more chicken. You're just paying for fancy packaging and a marketing gimmick that tricks you into thinking you're indulging in something special. It's all an illusion, and Burger King is cashing in on it. Want a smarter choice? Stick with regular chicken nuggets. They're not only cheaper, but they hold heat better, stay juicier longer, and give you more consistent flavor, bite after bite. Don't fall for the hype of overpriced, dried-out chicken sticks. You deserve better for your money. Number 6. BK Stackers. At first glance, BK Stackers look like a carnivore's dream. Towering layers of beef, cheese, bacon, and sauce stacked so high they practically defy gravity. But the reality behind the counter is a whole different story. Employees reveal that these oversized burgers are often rushed out in a frenzy with zero care for presentation or structure. What you end up with is usually a sloppy, lukewarm tower of chaos that slides out of the bun and collapses into a greasy mess before you even take your first bite. It's the classic case of expectation versus reality, and unfortunately, you lose every time. One insider summed it up perfectly. Looks good in the ad, but it's a mess in real life. To make matters worse, you're paying a serious premium for something that's barely held together. The marketing might sell it as loaded, but all you're really buying is a poorly assembled disaster with cold bacon and sauce that soaks the bun into mush before you even unwrap it. So what's the smarter swap? If you want that stacked flavor without the sloppy disappointment, order a double cheeseburger from the value menu. Customize it with extra pickles, add bacon, and switch up the sauces. You'll get nearly the same taste, better construction, and all for half the price. Don't fall for the size hype. Burger King's stackers are proof that bigger isn't always better. Number 5. Fish sandwich. This one might catch some of you off guard, but the fish sandwich at Burger King is one of the biggest menu traps you could fall into. On the surface, it's marketed as a lighter, more sophisticated option for those wanting something different from the usual burgers. But behind the wrapper, it's a letdown of legendary proportions. Employees admit that the patties are nothing more than frozen blocks of low-grade fish. They're often overcooked on the outside, leaving them dry, while the inside turns mushy and unappetizing. And if you're lucky enough to get one that's even hot, it's the kind of sandwich you'll regret halfway through, if you make it that far. As one employee bluntly put it, "I've seen more people toss this halfway through than finish it." And that really says everything. The size is pitifully small, the flavor barely there, and the texture a soggy mess that falls apart with every bite. So why is it still on the menu? Nostalgia. BK knows that people remember eating this as kids, and they're banking on that memory to keep it alive. But the fish sandwich today is a shadow of what you remember. Smart swap. If you're actually craving fish, skip the drive-thru and head to a supermarket deli or a chain that specializes in seafood. Burger King built its reputation on flame-grilled beef, not fish, and when it comes to seafood, they're clearly swimming in the wrong waters. Number 4. Mozzarella sticks. Mozzarella sticks are meant to be a fan favorite. Crispy on the outside, gooey cheese on the inside, with that perfect cheese pull you see in the ads. But when it comes to Burger King's version, it's more like a game of disappointment wrapped in cardboard. Former employees reveal that preparation is rushed and quality control is non-existent. The result? A bag of mozzarella sticks that are either rock solid from being over-fried or completely deflated and undercooked. There's no consistency, no standard. Every order feels like a gamble, and the house almost always wins. You might be hoping for that mouth-watering cheese pull, like in the commercials, but more often than not, you're pulling apart a hollow shell of fried breading with no cheese inside. It's like biting into false hope, and even when the cheese is there, it's processed, lukewarm, and barely satisfying. One employee said it best: "They're either hard as rocks or melt into the box." It's not just a quality issue, it's the feeling of being misled. You're paying for something that rarely lives up to the image they sell you. Smarter swap. Don't waste your money on these. If you're craving something cheesy, go for a cheeseburger off the value menu. It's hot, reliable, and actually delivers on what it promises. Mozzarella sticks at BK are nothing more than a fast food illusion. They look comforting, but bite into one, and you'll realize it's all marketing, no magic. Number 3. Whopper Jr. The Whopper Jr. used to be the gold standard for budget-conscious Burger King fans. A smaller burger with decent flavor at a fair price. But not anymore. Today, it's one of the clearest examples of how fast food chains are quietly cutting value while hoping you won't notice. Employees admit that portion sizes have been shrinking for years, while prices keep creeping upward. So you're not just getting less, you're being sold the illusion that this is still a good deal. In reality, it's become a low-effort bait and switch. One employee didn't sugarcoat it. By the time you unwrap it, it's 90% lettuce and bread. That's not an exaggeration. The patty is so thin it barely covers the bun, and it's smothered in toppings to make it look bigger than it really is. It's a textbook case of fast food shrinkflation. Fewer calories, less meat, and zero satisfaction. And the worst part? They still market it as a value item, knowing most customers won't question what's actually inside the wrapper. But once you take that first disappointing bite, the truth hits you fast. You're paying full price for filler. Smarter swap. If you're looking for volume and flavor for the same price, or even less, skip the Whopper Jr. Not only will you walk away full, but you'll avoid the trap of paying for a name instead of substance. Fast food is a business, and the Whopper Jr. proves they're banking on nostalgia while quietly serving you less than ever before. Number 2. Frozen drinks. Iced Ice. Iced Ice look fun, refreshing, and totally Instagram-worthy. Those brightly colored slushes that scream summer in a cup. But behind the flashy appearance lies one of the most unhygienic, overpriced, and underwhelming items on the entire Burger King menu. These drinks rely on machines that require frequent, strict cleaning. And guess what? Employees say that step is often skipped. The result? A sour, chemical-tasting syrup mixed with melted ice and a hint of, "What even is that?" It's not your imagination. It's poor maintenance, masked by sugar and artificial color. One employee didn't hold back. "If the machine hasn't been cleaned in days, you'll taste it. And once you do, there's no going back." That strange aftertaste isn't a new flavor. It's the consequence of cutting corners. What's worse? You're paying extra for a cup that's 90% flavored ice and 10% regret. There's almost no actual drink in there, just frozen filler and a sugar spike that crashes harder than your expectations. It's a textbook example of how fast food marketing can sell you a vibe while completely ignoring value and quality. Smarter swap. Skip the mystery mix and stick with a fountain soda if you want something cold. Or better yet, bring your own drink and save the cash. It's a simple switch that spares you the risk of sipping uncleaned machine residue and wasting money on one of the worst returns on investment in the entire fast food world. A few ice crystals and neon dye shouldn't cost you that much, and they definitely shouldn't come with a health gamble. Number 1. Salads. Let's be honest, no one walks into Burger King craving a crisp, garden-fresh salad. And if you do, we need to have a serious conversation. Salads at BK aren't just underwhelming. They're a clear sign that fast food chains are desperately trying to check a box they have no business touching. Employees openly admit that these are the least ordered items on the entire menu. That alone should raise a red flag. When food isn't moving, it sits. And when it sits, it spoils. The result? Wilted lettuce, rubbery toppings, stale croutons, and dressing packets that probably survived 2 seasons in storage. One employee didn't sugarcoat it. If you're ordering a salad at Burger King, you're better off getting a snack from the gas station. It's a sad reality. BK's salads are not just disappointing, they're a waste of your time and money. Smarter swap. These so-called healthy options are marketed to make you feel better about eating fast food, but let's call it what it is. A guilt trap. You're paying more for a product no one truly recommends, made with ingredients that aren't properly monitored, and prepped by staff trained to grill burgers, not toss greens. You're not getting health, freshness, or even flavor, just the illusion of all three. Smarter swap. If you're genuinely trying to eat clean, you're already in the wrong building. Skip the fast food altogether and grab something fresh from a grocery deli, a salad bar, or literally any place that doesn't specialize in flame-grilled beef. It'll be fresher, cheaper, and won't leave you wondering why your lettuce tastes like cardboard. Salads at Burger King aren't a healthy option. They're a marketing mirage. Don't fall for it. Now that you know the truth about which Burger King items insiders say to avoid, you've got something most customers don't. An edge. You're no longer falling for glossy ads, clever packaging, or so-called value meals that leave you paying more for less. These menu traps are designed to trick you, but now you know how to outsmart the system. So tell me, which one surprised you the most? Have you ever fallen for one of these fast food flops, thinking you were getting a good deal only to end up disappointed? Drop a comment below and share your experience. I read every single one, and chances are someone else has been there too. If this video helped you make smarter choices, or you just enjoy real talk about what's actually worth your money, hit that like button. It really helps this video reach more shoppers who are tired of being ripped off. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Flash Economist for weekly videos packed with smart shopping tips, honest reviews, and ways to stretch every dollar further. We're here to help you shop smart, eat better, and stop wasting money on stuff that just doesn't deliver. Just to be clear, this video isn't about attacking Burger King or fast food in general. We know millions of people enjoy their food every day. The goal here is simple: to give you real insight from behind the counter so you can make more informed decisions and get the most value out of every visit. That's what Flash Economist is all about. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.